Hey everybody, welcome to a new series. You guys requested it, so you got it. Mount & Blade Warband. Now this is a game that I have been wanting to play for quite a while. So I heard a lot of really good things about it, and you guys just kind of confirmed that. You said there's a lot of really good mods out there for this game, but you also said that I probably should just get the kind of the hang of the game before I jump into any mods, and I agree with that. So we're just gonna. I did do the tutorial. I did not record the tutorial, but after getting about halfway through the tutorial, I had wished that I did record it because there were some interesting moments involving me flailing about and trying to pick up things and not being able to. And also, riding the horse was fun. So let's start a new game. Wounded party members will heal faster while resting in taverns. Welcome, adventurer, to Mount & Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the tradition of medieval society, traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all of the same goals, and in fact may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. Okay. Select gender. Well, I'm a guy. Got nothing against females. My wife's female, obviously. So, but I'm going to go with male. Just to kind of immerse myself in it. You were born years ago in a land far, far away. Your father was. Who was my father? An impoverished noble, a traveling merchant, a veteran warrior, a hunter, a steep nomad, a thief. We'll say he was a traveling merchant. You were born the son of traveling merchants, always moving from place to place in search of a profit. Although your parents were wealthier than most and educated you as well as they could, you found little opportunity to make friends on the road, living mostly for the moments when you could sell something to somebody. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a page at a nobleman's court, a craftsman apprentice, a shop assistant, a street urchin, a steep child. We were a craftsman's apprentice. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed with a local craftsman to learn a trade. After years of hard work and study under your new master, he promoted you to journeyman and employed you as a fully paid craftsman for as long as you wished to stay. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became a squire, a troubadour, a university student, a goods peddler, a smith, or a game poacher. I became a smith, because smithing is cool. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man. And the whole world seemed to change around you. You pursued a career as a smith, crafting items of function and beauty out of simple metal. As time wore on, you became a master of your trade, and fine work started to fetch fine prices. With food in your belly and logs on your fire, you could take pride in your work and your growing reputation. But soon, everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was personal revenge, the loss of a loved one, wanderlust, being forced out of your home, lust for money and power. Let's say it's a tale of personal revenge. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. Still, it was not a difficult choice to leave. With the rage burning brightly in your heart, you want vengeance, you want justice. What was done to you cannot be undone, and these debts can only be paid in blood. Let's ride to our destiny. What will the game's saving policy be? Basically this means no save scumming. Okay. Yeah, we'll go that way. I don't really intend on save scumming, I don't think. Maybe that's my first mistake. Tutorial. Now enter your name and distribute your attributes, skill, and weapon points. You can click on various elements on the screen to learn how each one will affect your character. Okay. Well, obviously, we're going to go with Nerdstalgic. So I'm level 1, I have 45 health. Interesting. So what's his strength? Each point adds +1 to hit points. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1/3 of strength. Iron Flesh, Power Strike, Power Throw, Power Draw. Okay. So because of the background that I chose, kind of allocated these for me. So our agility is our low one. We do have decent intellect and decent charisma, but so we're kind of like a tank. All right. Each point gives 5 weapon points and slightly increased movement speed. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1/3 of agility. Weapon Master, Shield, Athletics, Riding, Horse Archery, which I'm very bad at anyways, and Looting. Looting is a skill. Intelligence, every point to Intelligence immediately gives 1 extra skill point. Okay. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1/3 of Intelligence. Trainer, Tracking, Tactics, Pathfinding, Spotting, Inventory Management. Again, that's a strange skill. Wound Treatment, Surgery. Yeah, I want to roam about and perform surgery on people. You can call me Dr. Giggles. First Aid, Engineer, Persuasion, and Charisma. Each point increases your party size limit by +1. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1/3 of Charisma. Prisoner Management, Leadership, and Trade. Awesome. Well, my concept for this character, based on his choices, is that he's, well, he was the son of merchants, so I don't think he's like a huge hulking brute or anything, but I think his years at the Forge have definitely increased his strength, but he's also fairly smart. Let's go ahead and bump the, well, I don't know. I don't know what things do at this point, so I do, but I don't. You know, I've read these things, sure, but, yeah. Well, I like having, let's go 1 here. We'll do 1 here and 2 here. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so let's go to these skills. We have 9 skill points. These are all the skills. What are these? Iron Flesh. Each point of this skill increases hit points by +2. Power Strike. So we start with a point in Power Strike, Weapon Master, 2 points in Riding, 1 point in Tactics, 1 point in Inventory Management, 2 points in Engineer, 2 points in Leadership, 4 in Trade. Okay. Alright. Power Strike. Each point to this skill increases melee damage by 8%. Power Throw. Kind of the same thing. Power Draw. Nice. Weapon Master. Makes it easier to learn weapon proficiencies, increases the proficiency limits. I can't even bump this up because my agility is so low. Shield. Okay, improves shield speed and coverage. I'm thinking this guy, he's gonna be like a two-handed guy. I think we're gonna use like a big, awesome two-handed mace. Think about like the original Conan movie. The badass guy with the long hair who used that big mace. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go for. So shields we're just gonna spit on them. Athletics improves your running speed. Riding, horse archery, looting. What is this? The skill increases the amount of loot obtained by 10% per skill level. Well, that seems important. Trainer. Every day, each hero with this skill adds some experience to every other member of the party. His level is lower than hers. Nice. Nice. Okay. Tracking. Tracks become more informative. Tactics. Every 2 levels of this skill increases starting battle advantage. That seems pretty useful. Pathfinding. Party map speed is increased by 3% per skill level. Spotting. I spotted you! Party seeing range is increased by 10% per skill level. Inventory management. You know, I'm a hoarder. I mean, if you watched any of my other videos, maybe that's come up about me. I'm a hoarder. And I like to pick everything up. So inventory management for me is going to be something I can tell that's going to be important. Wound treatment seems very important. Party healing speed is increased by 20% per level of the skill. Surgery. Each point of this skill gives a 4% chance that a mortally struck party member would be wounded rather than... That sounds important. This is definitely important. First aid. I think we should take a point in first aid. Yeah. Persuasion. Yeah, I think we want a point in that. Prisoner management, meh. We'll just kill him. Leadership. Every point increases maximum number of troops you can command by 5. Increases your party morale and reduces troop wages. Yeah, we got to keep our money. We got to keep our money. And we already have 2 points in that. I think that's good for now. And then we have 4 points in trade. I don't think we're going to bump that anytime soon. So we have 7 points left. I already allocated 1 to persuasion and 1 to first aid because I see those as being pretty valuable, pretty self-evidently valuable. So I'm seeing this guy, like I said, as a big two-handed guy here, not using a shield. So he's gonna number one, he's gonna be taking some hits. I mean, we know he's gonna be taking some hits. So hit points, toughness is gonna be very important, like Iron Flesh. And Power Strike will be important too. What about athletics? I don't know. Run away! Run away! I think looting. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna do a point in Iron Flesh. And then, should we take Power Strike to 2? Yeah, let's go up to 2 on Power Strike. So that leaves us 5. I want to do a... No, that's probably not necessary now, wouldn't you think? Fief improvements. I can have a fief? Nice. Let's go another rank in persuasion. I like being able to persuade people. Wait, that's int? How is that int? That should be charisma, right? 4 left. Let's do spotting and pathfinding and wound treatment. At least 1 point left. Tracking, maybe? Let's do tracking. Yeah. And then proficiencies. Alright, so one-handed... Actually, we started out higher on one-handed weapons, but two-handed weapons is the way that I want to go. We could do pole arms. Nah. Let's do two-handed weapons. We're going to use mauls. A two-handed maul. There we go. 44 is our proficiency with two-handed weapons. Awesome. Does that look good? I think it looks good. Let's go. Alright, adjust your character's face using the buttons and the sliders to rotate the head. Click on it and drag the mouse. Yeah, this guy looks like Martin Freeman. It's not at all what I... The hair's kind of close. Alright, so let's see here. Skin. Okay. No. No. Maybe. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Beard. No. Well, I like that a lot. Maybe that's better. They got anything that hangs down, like a mustache that hangs down? I would totally be down with that. Come on. You know you got... No. So the closest we got on a mustache that hangs down is going to be something like that. Okay. No. I want some shaggy hair. Some long... What the hell was that I just saw? Yeah, I think that's good. I feel like I'm just rebuilding that guy from Conan. Alright. Face width. Alright, let's take a look at this. Can we zoom out? Okay. Take a look here. Got a wide face. What's ratio? Face ratio. Ah, it moves features up and down. Forehead size, I guess. Probably got a pretty big forehead. It's got a big brain. Face. Okay, so this makes his features a little more pointy, more flat. Kind of flat. Temple width. Ah. That looks fine. He's like always surprised. What? Really? And then he's always scowling. Yeah, that looks good. And they packed a lot of features into this thing. It's kind of crazy. This game's kind of old, isn't it? I mean, it's not... It's more than a few years old, isn't it? Like late 2000s? this the same? Oh yeah, I was just messing with this, right? Wasn't I? Eyelids. I can. What can I do to his eyelids? Ah, heavy lidded. You talking to me? Yeah, looks okay. So his eyes are they sunken in? It doesn't really. I mean, I can see like minor differences. There we go. Eye to eye. Okay. No, looks a little weird. Looks like an alien. Yeah, he's got some pretty defined cheekbones. Mouse sensitivity in this game is kind of bad. Speaking of which, I already know I'm probably gonna have to take Dramamine before I record this in the future, because it's just like, I don't think it's the perspective. I mean, it's a little bit like, to me, it makes me a little bit ill, but what makes me kind of bad is the mouse sensitivity, and I know I'm going to be doing a lot of looking around. He's kind of got a schnoz on him. That's too big. That's pretty good. So just elongates his whole face. Give him some big, thick cheeks. Whoa! Look at a revenant. Would you quit moving? Seriously, dude, quit jostling around. You're killing me. Age. Oh my god. Oh my god. Feed that man. He's seen some hard times. Let's make him young. Real young. He's a youngin'. That looks a bit strange. Yeah, let's give him a thick jaws. He's got some big jowls. He's eating some sunflower seeds or something. We need to give him a nice strong jaw so the ladies will love him. Because ladies love that lantern face, right? Isn't that true? That lantern jaw. Here we go. We need to define that chin, sir. Simply irresistible. Alright. Yeah, he doesn't... I don't want to give him an underbite. That's fine. Okay, so that, like, yeah, pointy, flat. Let's give him the flat chin. Yeah, that's good. Alright, that looks good, I think. Let's take a look at him. Looks like Orlando Bloom from down there. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, we're done. You hear about Calradia, or I don't know how to say it. A land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe that you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally, you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you... Hold on just one second. I need to shut that thing off. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. So what do we do here? Join a caravan to Praven in the kingdom of Swadia. Join a caravan to Ravaden in the kingdom of the Vagirs. Join a caravan to Tulga in the Kurgat Khanate. Take a ship to Sargoth in the kingdom of the Nords. Take a ship to Jelkala in the kingdom of the Rodoks. Join a caravan to Shariz in the Serenid Sultanate. I think we're going to take a ship to Sargoth here. Well, I don't know. We're not very... Yeah. We want to go to the Nords. You took passage with a trading longship carrying gear falcons from the furthest reaches of the north to be bartered for linen and wool. It sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risks of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the sea raiders, who by April would be sailing forth from their island lairs to ravage Kalradia's coasts. It was some relief when your ship came in sight of the delta of the Vil and Bullock rivers, and a short while later rode past tidal flats and coastal marshes to the city of Sargoth, home to the sea raiders' distant kinsmen, the Nordic lords, who a few generations ago had carved themselves a kingdom in this rich but troubled land. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Sargoth and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs on your neck on end, the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Okay, so we're going to put a cut in there, and in our next video, we're just going to play. We're going to see what happens. I mean, I guess this is kind of a sandboxy game. You know, you get to choose your own, make your own path. I don't know. So, looking forward to it. Until next time, game on.